Salvador is Brazil's oldest city. From there, it takes a ferry ride and a 5-hour drive to reach the small village of Barcelos do Sol. It's not in any of the guidebooks because it's a forgotten place at the end of a dirt road. There's about 1,000 people. They survive by fishing and catching crabs. There's no industry and no business to give employment. Mothers like Maria have a hard time trying to make a living. Every day at low tide, Maria leaves her home and goes to catch crabs in the mangrove swamps. Today, Maria's son, Michel, joins in the grueling work.
Eu trabalho no mar assim, eu vou pela maré, né? Se a maré estiver baixa pela manhã, cedo, eu tenho que ir 6 horas. Retornar 12 horas ou então 11h30.
As they leave the village behind, Maria hopes today will be a good day. She wants to come back with enough crabs to feed her family and some left to sell. She walks barefoot for miles and miles over rugged terrain. She finally arrives at the edge of the mangrove swamp. Insect repellent is too expensive, so Maria uses diesel fuel to protect herself from mosquitoes which carry disease. Walking through the mangrove swamp is very dangerous. One wrong step could prove disastrous. The mud at low tide can reach over 1 meter in depth. When Maria finds crabs, she leaves the bucket on the mud and climbs into a tree with a string tied to a stick.
Eu só faço 1 quilo por dia quando a maré tá boa. Quando a maré não dá, eu não faço nem 1 quilo, é meio quilo. E meio quilo está no valor de R$6.
She attracts the crabs by dropping bait onto the mud below. But the crabs are small today. Maria will barely get enough for a meal, let alone have some to sell. She leaves the swamp and walks back to the village. It's a 2-hour trip. For Maria, this is her daily struggle. Maria's husband, Percilio, has tuberculosis and is unable to work. He mends the family's fishing nets. He's hoping his sons will bring back enough fish for the evening meal. Things appear pretty grim for Maria. But not so long ago, things were far worse. She used to live in a hut like this one.
A casa era de taipa. Já estava pouco já desmoronando, as madeiras já estavam tudo estragadas, já molhava toda. E quando chovia, a gente não tinha assim aquele sossego para dormir. Tinha que estar indo para lá e para cá, porque pingava.
Mud huts are common in Barcelos, and they bring with them many health problems. The walls become infested, and children pick up worms from the dirt floors. So EMAF staff worker Reginaldo helped to start a housing program for the poorest families. Houses are built with labor provided by mission teams from North America. Maria's house was built by members of a church from Saskatchewan.
Ficou confortável e ficou melhor, né? Porque da diferença que faz para de lá, ficou muito melhor. Porque de lá era mais pior do que essa, mas essa é...
EMAF established a mission base here in Barcelos 15 years ago. Even before her house was built, Maria began to attend the church that was planted by EMAF.
De uma maneira muito importante assim, eu não conhecia Jesus, e aí passei a conhecer, né? Aí eu tinha uma equipe aí de pastor com a esposa, começou me dando discipulado, aí eu vinha conhecer as coisas de Deus, também pela ajuda de pastor Reginaldo e todo esse povo da MEAP, sabe? Tem assim ido na nossa casa visitar e falar de Deus. E aí eu conheci a Deus. E que Deus é esse que presenteou.
The new house not only improves the health of the family, it gives Maria new ways to work. She now has electricity and a fridge. After a long, tiring day collecting crabs, she can cook her catch and chill it. She can shell the crabs the next day instead of working long into the night to get the meat out the same day. She can also freeze the crab meat to sell later. But EMAF's role in this family's life doesn't end there. At the mission base, EMAF runs a children's center. Maria's son comes here during the day and receives nutritious meals, training in hygiene and health, and help with education. Most of all, the children are taught solid biblical principles. They learn good values so that they don't fall into the bad lifestyle that often comes with poverty and lack of opportunity. It's teaching their older brother never got when he left home at the age of 12. It was a hard journey for Ellison, who had no way to know that his mother was praying for his return.
Ele era adolescente meio desobediente. Ele era adolescente assim, pouco meio desobediente. Mas agora Deus está transformando a vida dele.
Sou outra pessoa hoje, com certeza transformada pelo Senhor, né? E minha vida mudou em todos os sentidos. E para mim hoje, retornar a casa e ter minha mãe ainda, louvado seja Deus, viva nessa situação que ela vive, isso é uma vitória para mim. Isso para mim é um recomeço.
Through the powerful ministry of EMAF and the willingness of volunteers, Maria and her family have overcome not only physical poverty, but spiritual poverty. Their lives are still not easy, but they have hope.
The work of EMAF here has changed Maria's life. Her children now receive help with their education, her house is fixed and it's safe, and more importantly, she has hope. She thanks God for everything that she has. What a remarkable testimony to the work of EMAF. It's very exciting and humbling to see what God is doing through this dedicated group of people.